took a couple days off there to go visit some family and relax a little bit. Now she's time to get back to the grind. Gonna head out and check the sets, start at the far ones. Maybe we picked up a wolf or a few coyotes, and then we're just starting to get into some warmer temps, and then it's gonna cool off a lot tonight. So I was a little bit surprised this morning. It's supposed to be minus 30 something, but like you see in there, she's minus 28. Might warm up a bit. We're starting to get a light dust of snow, and I haven't had any snow for the past couple of days, so shouldn't have to shovel if I pick my routes right. And let's get out there and see what we got going on. The elk's out of the shop, so I can start pounding out the fur there, and still a couple more days off from work, so we'll see what happens. Well, started to head down the road, and then I looked at the fuel gauge and started thinking, well, I should probably top it up. It was down to about a quarter tank, and I could do part of the loop and come back and fuel up, but might as well take care of it all in one shot, and then I'm good for a couple days. But yeah, so I had to change my plans a little bit, and I'm gonna start my other loop first, and then we'll carry on from there. Well, we'll see. I gotta kind of split it down the middle here anyways, so we're gonna go check out a few things, and one of the new baits I wanted to set up, I'll go see if anything's hit the carcasses I left there, and I have a few more scraps to drop there and get that going. It's nice and close to home, so then I shouldn't have to spend a bunch of fuel running around checking it. All right, looks like we're about topped up here, and we'll catch you at the next bait. Starting off with the far bait, like I said, took me a little bit to get out here. This is where I dumped off a whole deer. And oh dear, it's gone. So we'll look around and see what we got. We don't have lots of snares here, just some in key spots. But as you can see, they drug the carcass around a little bit, and they like to go underneath there and scratch. We'll walk up the trail here, and that ram is still there. Yeah, doesn't look like, well, they did use the trail, but they skirt around it. But we've caught lots of coyotes there. And we'll head over here. I'll just put you on pause here. We'll just head over here and check these out, and I'll turn you on if it's exciting. And it might be exciting. Looks like we have the snare that kept getting bumped here gone. I think I see a little tuft of fur, and there we go. This one here, they went underneath and bumped that snare, and we did make a catch, but I'll fix that up while I'm here. Hopefully this one's a good one. Nice heavy trail through here. Can tell they're kind of bedding over there, coming through here. And well, that whole deer's gone, so there's some other tracks over there. But we'll check this guy out. I just gotta get my gloves on. Still minus 28. And yeah, I'll take him out and bring him over by the truck, and we can take a look at him then. You can see something else has been on him here. Checking out, not birds, maybe another coyote. But we are getting a little bit of frost here, frost snow. So it just covered up the tracks a little bit here. You can see it on the ram. Anyways, enough rambling, and we'll carry on. There's our pinchy spot. And there's our coyote. So, lots of tracks. They were dodging the snare over there, coming through here. Went right through, and even since this guy's been caught, looks like they've gone there a few more times. I did throw a couple more snares in there. Last time I was here, they had a highway, but then I came back after and nothing. So now with this, well, with that, I threw a whole deer here, but now it's gone. So hopefully there's a few more inside. But this one looks like a nicely furred one. Look at that. Perfect. Nice catch. Minimal disturbance here. So I'll reset that. Looks like a few have gone around, but they prefer to rip through there. So we'll keep setting it up. Through the years, I probably caught easy 20 some kites in this one spot here. Same ram, same anchored to the tree. Just one of their sweet spots. But that's a really nice dog. Okay, we'll remake this. I won't bore you with showing you what it looks like after, but I will entertain you if we get more catches. Catch you in the next set. Walking up to my lucky snare. All kinds of coyote tracks in here. But we got ourselves a nice coyote stretched out. I'll get in here a little bit. So normally they kick off to that side and get caught. But this guy hung out here. And that's fine. A little bit of a disturbance. But this is that other trail they started using. And then you can see they've gone through here quite a bit. I used to have a snare over there that I caught that fox in. And I took it down, never did put it back up. And it was kind of a hit or miss spot. I'll show you here in a sec. But looks like they're using that trail steady again. So I'll slap a lights out snare in there. Left my anchor there. Remake this, and I got another 3 snares inside. So let's hope we catch another one. But it's looking like we got the gas I bought this morning paid for. Just got to put a little bit of time in the fur shed. So there you go. Yeah, straight through and came over here. Okay, we'll catch you at the next set. Well, this is an old ribbon here, but these old trails used to exist. Well, still exist. But I used to snare them. And heavy coyote tracks through here. Bumped that snare, so we had a miss there. Got to fix that up. And then, where's the other one here? Right there, the snare is tipped up. And then my other one, you can see heavy coyote tracks are still kicking around here. So I'm going to dump part of a peg off and then fix these up. But that snare too is bumped up. Dirty buggers, eh? So I'm going to sneak in here and fix those 2 snares. Dirty buggers. All right, well, they're still here anyways and kicking. I checked another freebie that I had, but nothing went through there. And there you go. Lots of tracks. And you can see it just somehow it flipped it right up like that. That doesn't happen very often. So maybe a bigger coyote came through, or I'm not sure. But we'll fix it up for next time. Okay, we'll catch you back at the truck here. There we go. 3 nice coyotes. Could have had more, but it is what it is, and gives me a reason to come back. So I'm gonna hang up one more snare in there, and then dump a half a pig off here or something just to keep this going. But definitely paid off to drop off a deer here a couple days ago. And we're gonna catch you at the next bait. One good thing about truck trapping is between baits you get to warm up a little bit. So I got some coyotes here following my truck tracks where I check things out, and looks like they have a bit of a trail coming in out of there, which ties into the system in here. So we'll walk in. Got my hood up. I got to put my gloves on just so I don't freeze my hands here, and we'll turn you on if we're getting excited in here. This bait's been pretty quiet so far, but we do have coyote tracks here. My ram is gone. I think I can see the cable here with the snare loop, so maybe a rabbit or something knocked her over. But yeah, there was a coyote following my truck tracks down here, but he went down a couple trails, one step, and must have seen the snare and just getting wise. But it's gonna work out. Like I said, I don't mind if I have duck unders or anything like that, just because I like trapping, so it gives me an excuse to come out and check. If I have a miss or a duck under, I know they're still there, they're not spooked, and it'll work out next time. But this snare, I'm gonna go check it out, figure it out. Then there's one on the way out, and on the way in, looked like there might have been tracks going in there, so we'll see what's going on. But anyways, a couple more steps and I'll be there and remake it. So we're just driving out there, so there was another bump on the snare. Snow depth plays a little bit of a factor in it when they start bumping them. I raised a bunch because I thought we were gonna get a bit more snow, but it didn't pan out. And then I got duck unders. Make sure I don't get hit. And then I can see where they started a new trail off my truck track. Not the one that I showed you, but a different one. So I'll slap a snare in there and we're good now. That's covered. Off to one more bait, and this one's got had a deer and a half and some pigs there, so hopefully coyotes come through again, or the pack of wolves went through. Did bring the big gun, too cold, extra stuff to pack, but I do have a 22 mag in case I have to dispatch anything. And we're just coming up to the corner where we turned down the road and warm up on our way there and see if anybody else is out and about this morning, maybe hunting some elk. I've seen some elk tracks in this area crossing the field, so I know there's guys still after their cows. But we'll catch up with you at the next bait here. So we're over here at John's bait, where the wolves did stop by, but haven't been back, and coyotes are pretty scarce here, looks like. But we did have a moose walk through, check things out. A couple snares over there that were empty. I haven't gone back through there, and we'll go for a tour in here and just check what's going on. Just checking out a spot here. Haven't hung any snares yet. I'm just waiting to see what kind of sign we have. Some bait balls here. Some good coyote trails there. Really heavy one here where they're hanging out inside the bush. Not really crossing the road. I was hoping that they'd cross the road a bit and I can snare on both sides, but it's not working out. Decent trail through there. Should be able to make a snare set. But yeah, nice and crunchy snow. I thought the wolves would be here. That's what I'm kind of waiting for. I've had one wolf track when I first set it up, like the first time I first baited it, but not lately. So I'm just gonna keep my eyes open, and instead of keep coming back for nothing, I'll put a couple coyote snares here. But main target is the wolves, but not sure what kind of a circuit they're on. But it's more than 2 weeks. But all right, we'll carry on, and I think I might have seen some wolf tracks in the field. I'm gonna go check that out and then head to the next spot. Catch you the next bait. Just coming into another bait here. This is one that I should probably pull. Not much moves here. Deers go through a little bit. Let's see. No coyote tracks on the way in at all. So I think they're pretty much done with this spot. Nothing over in the snares, just against that tree right there. Nothing that way. Carry on over here. And if anything exciting happens, I'll let you know. Actually, Coyote's gone through here a couple times. Might be interesting to walk it back and see where he goes. Opens up quite a bit back there, so it'll be tough to put a snare there. But if he's here, maybe he's gone down my other trails. We'll catch you at the next set here. Well, that was a long time coming. Finally connected on this snare. Caught one earlier, and nothing's come down there for quite a while. And I got another snare just there, and then one more up about 20 yards this way. I don't know if you can see the ribbon there, but this was a good kind of a crossways, but about time. Looks a little frosted up, but fur looks decent. Not a huge one. And he came down this trail here and we got it. Been dumping a few of the coyote carcasses up here, so there's lots of ravens and whatnot. Maybe we'll drive by and see if the coyotes are going down the edge of the field or not, and not coming down here. But anyways, we got one more for the truck, and a nicely furred one at that. A couple more baits, and then we'll call her a day. I'm not going to go set up more baits today. I'll be gone for a couple days to do a few things. We'll update you on that as we go, but today we're just checking. Well, at least we picked up something there. Yeah, not much else for tracks there. There is one more coyote that I can tell. It's been kind of wandering around and just outside there, but maybe that's the one that we picked up. Hadn't been there all that long, not froze. Solid for what the temperatures we've had. We're just gonna go check another bait here. Hopefully we get one coyote there, and then we're gonna go check. Yeah, I think we'll go check this other one that I haven't set up yet. I'll just go throw the pig in there and carry on. But thanks for hanging with me so far. And a little chilly out here. I'm just gonna turn the heater down on my feet. So when I park, I turn the defrost on, and then when I'm driving, I put it on my feet so my feet can't go. But I think it's cooled off. It feels cooler than it was this morning, so I'll have to check the temperature here in a bit. But next bait will be the strip here, and we'll tune you in if we got anything going on. The strip's been pretty quiet. A couple of tracks here or there, but and one of my snares got knocked over. So I'm going to put a couple more rams in here just on the new trails that they've started. This is towards kind of the head here of it. And yeah, so I walked in a little bit there just to see what's going on, and I found a sweet pinch spot. See, there's a chicken in there having a nap, all puffed up. Maybe we'll be able to see him again. But I'm just going to go in here and do my thing. There was actually two of them when I walked up. The other one walked away. This guy is taking his time. Up on the log. The other one's right in there somewhere. Don't know where it went. Anyways, got the coyote trail here. I stepped off of it there once I got past that spruce tree. And I'll tuck my snare right here. Looks as good a spot as any. And then I'm going to go in over there from the other side. And there's two heavy trails that I'll set up on. And these chickens will be happy that I did that. Okay, I'll catch you at the next set. There you go. That's a snare of beauty right there. That should be good for at least one coyote in 5 years. Anyways, we'll sneak out of here, and then we're gonna go and set up two more snares, I think. Okay, still a nice day out. some of the things you see when you're out driving around minus 30. Nice little group of mule deer. I think there's 3 bucks in there, 4 bucks, and some does and fawns. Nice to see them out. Alright, we're going to carry on to our next bait here. Okay friends, we're at the one bait. We threw some carcasses out, some hide, and there was a half a pig here, and it's really come to life. Coyote tracks all over the place. It's pounded down. We used to go into here. We'll do that again this year. Some heavy trails coming out of there, and then there's another cut line further that way where we drive in. Some good sign there. So we'll just walk down here a little bit, see what we got. The coyote trail there. I sat there last year and the moose kept busting me. Coyote tracks here. One track there. Out by the spruce tree here last year, there was a good trail and we picked up a few coyotes there. So no doubt they'll be going through there again. They're pissing and marking everywhere. You can see that's a nice heavy trail. So we got this trail here where we've caught, and then there's some further trails back there. No wolf tracks. That's one of the main reasons the landowner wanted me to come here. Last year was my first year, and this will be the second year. And I'm just gonna go up here. It looks like a trail that cuts across here. See if it's deer or coyotes. Yeah, looks like a coyote trail there and over here, and then carries on there. So we'll figure it out. I don't want to go down too far down here just because I'm lazy and I don't want to have to walk that far, especially when they're coming over towards the bait is. I'd rather set up in the bush and spread out that way than versus walk down one track and have one snare kind of thing. All right, we'll meet you back at the truck, grab some rams. I think I'm gonna put out 4 to 6 here, and then we'll dump some pigs off and carry on to the next bait. Might show you one of the setups or some of the sign inside here. Okay, catch ya. Okay, just plunking in the snares there. Just want to show you the sweet spot. You got one heavy trail coming in here, another one there. They merge, and then they carry out into the field. And then there's another heavy trail here, and it does the same thing. There's a little bit of a cut across here, so that's why I'm going to put my snare here, anchor to that tree, or maybe this one here, and just lean it right there. And same on that side, and that'll be pretty deadly, I think, there. Yeah, okay, just wanted to show you that. Fingers are cold, phone's dying, and I got another 2 snares to put in after this one. All right, catch you at the next set. Well, I got the other bait there as I was driving in. One of the neighboring landowners came to check me out, make sure I had permission there. But this is here. I'm not sure how it got here, if it got drug by something, but, and I don't think that's the one I dropped in here earlier, because I think I just had a meat over there. So maybe somebody was nice enough to drop me a roadkill. But anyways, I'll drag it in to where I want and go from there. Don't have this set too heavy. I'm just kind of playing with it for now. Probably in the next couple of days I'll set it nice and heavy. Right on, just coming in to the bait here. Second snare in, and looks like we got a coyote. Other snares are just in there a little bit. And then one more over there. We'll go check those first. Come back and remake this one. But this does look a bit dark there. Might have some shoulder mites. Snare was resting right there. And that's their trail there. So we have one snare there we made a catch on before. And there's another one just up here. And then one little yonder. Okay, we'll go check it out. Okay, so we had this one here, but it got bumped out of the way. So I'll reset that there. And the other snare didn't look like there was nothing in it. So we just got one coyote here today, and a bunch of fresh sign over there. But like I said, I'll set that up a little bit later. I'll just walk this out, make it look pretty, set her up, and go from there. It's actually a nice dog there. I just thought the way the hair was all lumped up there, maybe shoulder mites, but no, she looks good. And this was the trail that was on. I'm just gonna make her back up and see what happens. Okay, just rolling up on our last bait, and a couple snares got bumped, and this one had a catch here. So this is one of the lights out snares here. Might have been another one. Come check it out, or maybe that's rabbit tracks there, but definitely tracks coming in from over there. Nice and froze. So we'll I'm not gonna remake this one. I made one catch here earlier, and it was kind of a crappy set, and the trail wasn't being used, so I was actually thinking about pulling it, but it panned out. So I'll just cut this one free, and then we'll rejig it next year. There's a few snares around the corner there. Hear the ravens already, so we'll go see if we got lucky on anything else here. There's one around the corner I'm gonna remake. I caught a coyote there, that night check, and didn't redo it, so I'll touch that one up and we'll carry on. Oh my gosh. You should see the sign here. I dumped off that deer here, and we'll walk around and check her snares and see if we got lucky anywhere. There's only 3 snares here, 2 snares, but I'm gonna do it up a little bit better. And yeah, they demolished that. Let's just go over here and see what kind of trails they made us. Wow, that's interesting. So my snare was tucked in here. We made a catch before, and we caught an elk leg, but the coyotes have been back and forth chewing on it. The other snare there wasn't anything that went through it, so we'll set these other ones up and see if we can pick something up here. On the road there. Been on the road for about an hour, and it's minus 32, so it's warming up. It was minus 34 when I left. Let's see what we get to today. Heading to meet Brian. So I'm gonna do a little chit chat with him, and we'll probably end up going together to Dawson Creek for St. John in his truck and do a little fur buying and some training for me. Alright, just cooled off a little bit more again, so we'll see how things shake out today. Stay warm, buds. On the road with Brian Finnison here. Just finished up some fur John. Roads aren't the best. Looks pretty good in the video, but not so much in real life there. Roads a little bit rough in BC too. Those guys need to take better care of the roads.